Hi, I'm Karina Stewart-Moore, a mature student here at BGU, and I am studying psychology and counselling. I'm in my second year. I'm an ex-army lady and a single mum, and I work with disabled adults. I came to study at BGU due to a lack of education myself in my younger years, and also with being in the army and moving around. I originally just went back to night school to work with veterans and get an idea of where I could do that, but I needed to redo, the maths, the English and the biology. I also have mentored cadets for 20 odd years, and a lot of them are coming back after joining up with PTSD. So that's what made me decide to come back, because I've been helping them outside of, but I'm not a professional. So it was, where do I go? What do I do? And then by chance at college, we had somebody from BGU who told me about the foundation year. And as a mature student, it would be a way for me to go into university. So I came up and had a look, discovered they did a psychology and counselling course, and here I am. Following my graduation, I'm looking at two routes. There's either the clinical route of working within the NHS and making my way towards CBT, EMDR and veterans, or I can go through the route of my masters, which is only a year's training. And again, the final result is to be working with veterans with PTSD. I saw an advertisement for a digital change agent job within the university, and as my computer skills were low and taking advice, I went forward. I had no digital skills on coming to university. I'd never even touched a laptop. So that was the part I was worried about, and it turns out that that's been the main area that I've grown so much in, that I'm now confident to actually try new things. So it's grows your confidence in computer skills. I've learned a lot of skills being a digital change agent. I've learned about teamwork with other people, also taking the lead of a project, which is something I had never done before. So that gave me some confidence. But I've also learned how to challenge myself to have a go at digital stuff. One of the projects that in my interview I put forward that one area that could be improved digitally was the Disabled Students Allowance Disabled Equipment List, because there was no information for students to go directly to get the full ins and outs of what the equipment was. And I didn't want students to be in a position where I was told I qualified, but then I was given equipment that I've now learnt isn't necessarily the best for my needs. So I was put as lead on that, and I worked with two other digital change agents, and we created a full list of the Student Finance England disabled list, and we broke it right down to what each bit of equipment was, what it did, what was free, what wasn't, and it was put forward to the university to go onto the student advice digital board, which is where it now is, so that other students can look at that before they go for assessments and at least have some idea of the equipment that may be available to them. Working independently, as I do say, there's times where it's gone absolutely fantastic, and I've loved being in charge of doing my own thing. And there's other times that when you're so busy with your studies as well, but again, you have the support from not only the other digital change agents, but from the staff who say, just slow it down, take a break, or just, rethink where you're at. And which gives you the confidence to do that and let you know that you don't have to do it all in that instant. I've really actually enjoyed learning the computer skills. To go from having a fear of actually touching the keys on a laptop, or trying to set up a table, I'll now quite happily go and give it a go. So my confidence has grown in that area. Now I want to look at further things, like I want to look at digital design and maybe creating my own web page and other things. Oh, I think it's going to help me massively in both areas. If I go and work for somebody else, there's going to be digital skills involved. And I know I'm not going to go in there with that lack of knowledge. And the most I may have to do is learn a new program, and I'm no longer going to be scared to do that. And the other side of it is, if I decide to do my own practice in counselling, again, I'm going to need the digital skills to do the record keeping, patient records, making up surveys for my patients, or making up lists of what type of counsellor they'd like and things like that. And all these are digital skills that I've now learned at university. I'd advise any student who looks at the digital change agent job and is a bit weary, I'd say just go for it. It's what I did, not thinking I'd get the role, but you will learn so much, and the team are so great in bringing your skills up to where they need to be. And you can ask them any question digitally, no matter how silly you think it is, and they will always answer it and make the time to show you something you don't know.